chasing after this stirrup, this arch, getting into all this line that comes down behind that tibia, wraps around that medial malleolus, which is just that sticky out of your bone. There's some tissues that reach around and then come up under your foot, and that's your suspension system. That's your keep your arch. And there's if you might have heard a lot of people, or some people say, I don't have an arch. That's false. You do. This stuff is just collapsing. You quite often see it in people who duck walk from. This is where, see how there's a nice big gap underneath my foot. You should have an arch there, should be space. But quite often what you'll see is if I step out, that space just disappears, and presto, I have collapsed arches, which is a horrible system. A lot of this load, this jumping and landing, that should come through your suspension system and into here. If you're out here all the time, heel striking, a lot of this load just shoots straight through into knees, into ankles. This stuff gets gristly because it doesn't get used, and that's just because you don't walk around or you don't operate with your feet forward. This is where one of the cues, feet forward and then screw into the ground. You can see when this is me relax and then screwing into the ground, how that arch lifts up. This is one of the most stable positions to work from, especially jumping and landing and squatting, this sort of stuff. So getting after all of this today, we got after that posterior tibius today, which was this gristle TM. We get after that. This tissue on the back. Gonna grab a ball, load up, and go searching around. See what did light up yesterday. We can play with that foot position, load up. If you feel like you have to stop breathing because it hurts so much, back on out. We want to map that nervous system into chilling this tissue out. So take some breaths, contract, relax, and clear up everything in the back here. You can get a 2-for-1, just a second ball, throw it underneath, go on the top, and then gristle both sides, pull that foot up and down. Then we get to catch some of this tissue on the outside as well. The next piece number 2, it's getting into this stuff that wraps around here. So just continuing our path down, grab that ball. We can wind this tissue up. The skin should slide, like you can see, it should slide nice and easy past. And if it's not, if it's stuck down, it's not moving, you can just wind it up and pop it off. Like you can create almost like an exoskeleton with this stuff getting stuck down. And it should slide, and it's free range if it is stuck down. So get after this, open it up, load it up, and see what's gristly through here, what tissue is. And we can get into the top of that arch as well, which is, if you've never been here before, this could be really nasty. Spend some time here. So 2 pieces there, into this stuff. The last piece we're going to get into this arch, which is really nasty. What can be, shouldn't be, but most people spend a lot of time in shoes, especially arch supported shoes. And this is a non-weight bearing surface. Should be allowed to be in free space all the time. So if you're walking around with massive arch support, this stuff gets gristly. We are just going to get in there by grinding this stuff out. Standing on the ball, playing with those photo feet positions, grinding left to right, and just spend some time here opening up these tissues. The tertiary test for this quite often is quite good. Like that arch lifts up, but also feel the bottom of that squat position, that pistol position. 3 pieces, 2 minutes aside. See you tomorrow.